17,000 feet up to 17,700 feet in altitude. As one of the pilots finally gets close, he reports.
And good afternoon, folks. Welcome back to UndercoverETuk UK. How the devil are you guys? It's Sunday, it is miserable out in the UK, and I wanted to start off this session, and this is a little bit odd, okay, and Karen doesn't even know I'm doing this, but I want to thank A&E at Portsmouth, Karen's husband Michael, and anyone else that was involved last night for effectively saving Karen's life, okay? Because Karen had this walk-in at 38 years old, she suddenly, when this happened, she became allergic to almost everything, okay? She couldn't even eat strawberries anymore. She couldn't go outside in the sunshine anymore. It was affecting her skin, okay? It's insane what happened to her, and it still affects her to this day, okay? Now, as far as she was concerned, the only bit of medication she could take is amoxicillin, okay? Which is, namely, it's used for like infections and stuff. And the other day she found a tooth infection. So what does she take? The only thing she can, amoxicillin. Okay, and that normally does the trick. I know, I've taken it myself. So she popped one of these amoxicillin, and bless her, she couldn't breathe. Her throat blew up, her face started puffing out. She was actually at stage 1. I can't remember the name of... Doc, you'll probably be able to help me out with this. But she was at stage 1, and the A&E, the people at A&E turned around and said to her that she, you know, if she'd gone to stage 2, her eyes would have burst. It was that bad. So I'm so thankful to Michael, her husband, everyone at the A&E department there in Portsmouth. You guys are amazing. Thank you for saving my friend. And I'm sure my audience and everyone involved, everyone who hears this, will wish her well. Okay, we'll wish her well. And look, I'm confident. Okay, as long as she stays away from the amoxicillin, she'll be able to heal herself. Okay, it was just the initial popping it in there and then everything blowing up. Okay, she couldn't control what was going on. Please, Karen, just be careful. Just be careful. I know that you have to eat and drink and all that, but when this starts happening to you, it's flipping mad. You just can't touch anything. And it's just strange that you can, for a large portion of your life, have all these different things and then all of a sudden you're allergic. It's flipping madness. Anyway, folks, I'm sorry I started on that one. Regarding the video that you just saw on the introduction, that was taken in 2007 by pilots, military pilots over London, England, okay? They are also trying to report on these things. They are curious. They have no idea what they are. Most of these reports never actually got leaked to the public. They're all sort of hush-hush, keep, you know. It's all about the technology, right? About what they can find out and what they can develop and use and what they can keep secret. And it's about power. Power, power, power. Listen, anyone who's watching this that's in an official capacity, the people don't care about the power. The people care about health. They care about well-being. They care about sustainable energy so that we can sustain our lives on this planet. That's what we care about. We don't care about all that stuff. We don't want to go to war, okay? We don't want to spend our money making bullets and missiles. Some bugger on the other side of the world can start a war somewhere. We don't want it, right? That's where we're at, folks. And if anyone's like, wow, Rob, you've really strong opinion on you. This channel is about disclosure of the topic, okay? If anyone says they're not real, I'm going to say, sorry, you're wrong. That's just what I do, okay? I don't know a lot of stuff in the world, but one thing I do know is that we're not alone, folks. And we're going to get straight into it. Turn that down a bit.
Way up there, man.
Look at these things. Awesome. They're just chucking them up into the air. Did anyone see it? Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, let me take it back.
Way up there, man.
Honestly, they're mainly undetected. Most people don't see them. There you go. There you go. Look at this thing. It's super, super quick, right? I mean... and it's not alone. There is a smaller one up there as well. It's just incredibly hard to show you, especially on the short player here. So, but yeah, You see this thing, it's just doing its normal thing. Look, even looks like a bird there, but these plasma jets are changing so fast, so frequently, and that's pretty much what we would normally see a hockey puck, and then it just bogs off. I've already done some enhancements on this one, folks, so I'm going to show you guys right now. So here we have it, guys. I've taken a few different snippets of that one object as it sort of comes across, and you can see how it changes. It's gone from like a normal hockey puck, which is what we're quite used to seeing, and then it kind of changes in a split in that. So I've taken this frame by frame, and it's gone from a flat to like that, and again, this is mimicry. This is just mimicry, folks. Look, looks like a shoe. Seen this time and time again, and then I tried to pick up this because it really did look like we could see inside it for a moment where that plasma was going off, but it turns out I can't really make out what's there. We've seen something similar though, right? It's knuckle duster type. I always say knuckle duster because it kind of looks like the in-betweens of your knuckles. That's the only way I can describe it, guys. And look at that. Just look at that. Perfect hockey puck. Again, to me, the plasma's not white here, it's black. So I'm thinking maybe that this is maybe an illusion, like light that is being pushed out, or it's got a puck attached to it and it's just flipping, So my theory is these things, this actual puck here, when they go through the air, they spin, and if they've got an attachment like this bad boy, and they will always show up black, the attachments, they may move around the craft at the same time. So if you can imagine this thing is going from right to left while spinning round with another object going around it, and this is why it looks completely mental. It looked like a fly or a bird to anyone's eyes when they're seeing something like this. They're just too fast. They also give off radio frequencies, X and K band, and if you go to Robert Shaper Custodian File, he can show you all of that stuff. He's got thousands and thousands of videos and enough evidence. They're predictable, they're baitable, they're everythingable. You know, they're really hard to debunk for that reason. And like I say, we've got all the evidence, guys, so yes, check it out. Tulsi Gabbard received and signed a UFO-looking object after taking office. Now, what role does she have? She has the new Director of National Intelligence role, which means she is now the head of National Intelligence, and she is signing what looks like a UFO-shaped plaque. Now that might be coincidence, but the administration are trying to push disclosure, folks. This is an iconic, in my opinion, iconic picture of what is due to come before the summer. I'm just going to put it out there. I feel like this is coming before the summer. This is iconic. What do you think, folks? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. That's just my view on it, and I like Tulsi. I think she's genuine. She just wants the best for her people. I think she's been put in the best role. I think Trump's made a good decision there. Whether you like Trump or hate him, I like this person. I really do. Good luck to Tulsi. I hope she smashes it, and I hope disclosure is just on the horizon. I really feel like it is, folks. This is another incredible capture from Ben in Cornwall. So for those that aren't up to date, we show Dragon UAP. I call them hockey pucks on this channel. The reason why we call them dragons is because Robert, a Custodian File, first found these things around 7-8 years ago, and he thought for the first year they were dragonflies. Okay, as a scientist, as a clinical pharmacist, he was critically thinking his way through it, and every time he looked at these things, he would just think, it's got to be a fly, it's got to be a dragonfly, it's got to be. And then eventually, it clicked. They're not. So since I've started the channel, I've been trying to find these things everywhere, and we've got an overwhelming amount of evidence that comes in from the public, and this is just another piece of evidence. Now Ben, he's been filming the last couple of days, and he started experimenting. He started throwing pennies into the sky, just 1p's and 2p's, right? And the UAP started reconning them, started tagging them, and I'm sat there thinking, well, maybe these things really are looking for just anything. They're looking for something that could be anything, right? So that was my take on it. They were just tagging everything. And then yesterday, he throws a frisbee into the air, just a perfectly round frisbee, hole in the middle, and the UAP is playing with him. It's like it's playing with him, right? the movement of this thing, if you watched the video yesterday, it was like timing it perfectly to go right through the middle of that hoop, or at least close to it. It was insane. Right, we've got another one. He's only gone and done it again. Check this out, folks. You're not going to have even seen that UAP. Don't worry. I'm going to slow it down for you now. Look at this thing. Look at you, mate. And this time, there is no shadow of a doubt. This thing goes right through it. And that is just gold, mate. That is flipping gold. Now, if anyone's like, why is it so small, Rob? I'm telling you guys, when these things are close to people, they really do shrink up. They really do. We see it all the time. Maggie in Australia has given me this information where she's filming at the bus stop, just waiting for a bus. And although she's seen a big brick-sized hockey puck, and we know it's brick-sized because it was right against the road, up against the pavement, and I could tell from the size of the pavement to the size of this thing, it was its normal size, okay? It was huge, basketball size. But this one is tiny, okay? Because Ben has not thrown this hundreds and hundreds of meters into the air. He's just thrown it, you know? It's probably gone about, I don't know, 15 feet high, maybe? 20 feet, maybe? I don't know. Ben, let me know in the comments if you can tell me how high roughly you threw it. But point I was making about Maggie is she's seen these things coming really close to her, and they just seem to get smaller the closer they get. And this is no different. I just don't get it. But this is no different. Look at that. And look, folks, I've already done an enhancement on the one yesterday, and it was a lovely, lovely hockey puck. I'm going to take one from here as well. I'm just trying to get the best shot. That's not bad, but let's see if we can... That's pretty solid. It's just a dot, right? But that's pretty much what we're going to get. I'll take two. What else? Let's see. It looks like it went a little bit upside down there. It's definitely... look how small it is there. It's just the size of a pea at this point. And then it just disappears. Look. Boom, boom. And then where's it gone? Oh, there it is. So it disappears for a mo and then comes back into view. But it's tiny. Look at this thing. Now, are they really small because they're running out of power in that moment? Or is it just purposely done so that they're not freaking Ben out by being, you know, the normal size that they, you know, basketball size or whatever? Honestly, I don't think Ben would mind if they turn up normal size. I know I wouldn't. We're trying to learn about these things as much as we can. But yeah, that's just flipping incredible, mate. For anyone that's messing with UAP, grab a Frisbee. See if you can start playing with them. See if they will interact with you. And if they will, then we're on to something. I'm going to take that. That's just flipping amazing. I'm going to do it all. Look at that. Now, it's not much. It is really not much to go on, but this is non-human intelligence, folks, you know. I know it's a hard one to digest. A lot of people that are watching this for the first time are like, no, it can't be, Rob. Like I say, they give off X and K band radio frequencies. They're baitable, predictable. We've got so many videos between myself, Robert Custodian File, John at Latchkey, one or two others that I've seen videos from their channels, UAP Unlimited, even radio control car channels, Big Papa Paul's Radio Control Adventures, Exploring with Eden Valley Adventures. All of these channels, they've accidentally caught UAPs, and it's the same stuff. Really, really good. So let's do an enhancement. Thank you, Ben, mate. Just keep it up. And by the way, I'm going to be hopefully getting over to Ben real soon to do some recording in that very spot. It's got to be done, right? Got to get over there and figure this out. So yeah, hopefully. At the moment, the weather in the UK is awful. It's raining, it's grey, it's miserable. And I think we're due some snow the first week of March as well. Countrywide, blanketed. Not sure how true that is, because the papers do tend to lie to us here, but at the same time, when they say it's going to blanket the country, I'm pretty sure we're going to receive some snow. So yeah, look at that. It's just like a tiny stone, right? Just like the pilot said at the start, just looks like a tiny stone. There you go. Look, that's what we're used to. Hockey puck. And like I say, this is the same object, folks. Look, same object, just seemingly changing shape, right? Honestly, like, they could be just using technology to hide themselves and all we're seeing is this. Or they could be changing size. Or they could be doing both. This is what's confusing. They've got the technology to be able to do both, I'm sure. And look at that. That's what's playing with him. You know? What can I say, mate? It's just bloody awesome. Okay, that's all we've got time for today, folks. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe, as always, and support disclosure. Support the public's evidence. The more people that accept this, the more we can push it out. I just need people to share, like, comment, subscribe. All of those things you can do for free, and it probably takes about 10 seconds of effort, folks. Please, help push disclosure. Let's do this together. Thanks for your time. Take care, all the best, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye for now.